Welcome to the Windows File Share Monitor. My name is Darragh Delaney, I'm Head of Technical Services here at NetForge Technologies. So the key differentiator of our File Share Monitor is that it gathers the information from the traffic on the network. It uses a span or mirror port, and you do not need to enable auditing on your servers. So it's really quick and easy to get up and running. It generates an audit trail of file and folder activity and requires no agents or software on the file servers. You can associate the activity with actual usernames, and this information is stored in a long life database. You can run it as a virtual appliance, or you can install it onto a standard server. So let's take a look at the Windows File Share Monitor in action. You're now looking at the web front end of the Windows File Share Monitor. On the left hand side we've got a reporting menu, and towards the right we've got our dashboards, which can be customized for your environment. The reports allow you to select whatever time period you want, so if you pick a report, you have the option here to select whatever time period that you want to run the report for. That can be really useful if you want to troubleshoot something that happened in the past, but it's also very important for compliance and regulatory reasons, as you may need to keep an audit trail of what files have been accessed on your network. So let's take a look at a couple of scenarios where you may use the Windows File Share Monitor. The first one I want to take a look at here is I've been asked by one of the managers to find out what a user has done on the network in the last 24 hours. So we go to search by user. The user I'm interested in here is Andrea, and I run the report. So it looks like Andrea here has accessed 16 files on the network. So we drill down. We get the username, their full name, department they're in, server they've accessed, and the share names and what documents they've accessed. So I want to take a closer look at this here. They've accessed the product specification document. We drill down, and we find out here that they've opened the file to read it. We drill down further, and we can find out here that Andrea accessed a share from this PC. This is the machine she was logged on to, and this is the date and time that she accessed the file. So the next example here, we want to take a look at the network to find out, are there any users sharing music files? So we go to search by file name, and we do a quick search here. So I want to take a look here for anybody sharing MP3 files in the last 24 hours. I run the report, and sure enough I find here on the finance server, within a share, we've got some music files. We can then click the user button, and we find out here Sean from the finance department has shared some files here on the finance server. This looks like a useful report to keep an eye on, so we have the option then you can actually save the report off. So you could call this report here MP3, search, give it a description, and save that off. And what that means is that when you log on to your Windows File Share Monitor and you want to get quick access to that file, in the report finder you can just type in MP3 and it will actually show you the report that you've already saved. So here's my MP3 search here. I select that and I can run it whenever I want. So as you save reports, you can easily retrieve them using the report finder. So in the next example, I've been asked by somebody in HR to find out who has accessed a spreadsheet on the network. The spreadsheet is one which is associated with salaries. So I put in what I know of the file name, so I put in salaries here, and I run this report. So here's the file that they're interested in. It's on the human resources share, and they want to know who accessed the file. So we've got the PC that accessed the file. We can click the user button, and we now get the user who's accessed the file. So it's Andrea again from engineering, accessed the salary spreadsheet. I drill down, and I can find out exactly when this user accessed that spreadsheet. The sales manager has called, and he wants to find out who has removed some spreadsheets from the network. So I'm going to go to search by file name. They're associated with sales, so I just put in part of the file name. The important part here is to select in the action deletes. So I want to find out any sales documents that have been deleted from the network in the last 24 hours. I run that report, and I get the list here of files within the sales folder that have been removed from the network. So we click the user button because he wants to know who deleted them. So Wendy here from the sales department has deleted a number of spreadsheets from the network. We can drill down further, and we can even find out when that user removed these spreadsheets from the network. So the 23rd of the 3rd at 17:02, this user Wendy here deleted a number of spreadsheets off the network. So it makes tracing files which have been removed or deleted, it's really quick to do with the Windows File Share Monitor. The next example I want to take a look at here is we've got a connection to a remote location. So it's to our New York office. And the link is really busy, and it looks like it's busy because users in that remote location are accessing files across to the main data center. So to find out what users are at, and to drill down to get some file names, we go to Custom Reports. We go to Advanced Reports. We do a search here for the top clients by volume, and in the client field here we put in an IP address range. So my New York office has got 192.168.0.0/16. If you're not familiar with IP ranges or IP addresses like this, if you check with your network team, your communications team, they can give you the IP range that they've associated with the different locations on your network. So we put in the range, we run the report. And here we can find out then what machines are active on the link, and we can drill down to find out what files that the clients are accessing across the WAN connection. So this particular client here has accessed a number of spreadsheets and product specification document. So if I go back here, I then hit the option to go more actions, save this report off. I'm going to call it New York. And give it a description. And save that off. That means then if I ever want to find out what are the most active clients in the New York connection, in my report finder I just type in part of the file name, here it is here, and I can run the report and do my drill down and find out what has been happening on that particular connection, what files are being accessed. Finally, we can bring it all together on a dashboard. So on my Windows File Share Monitor, I've got two dashboards. I've got a user dashboard and a file servers dashboard. And these can be customized for your environment, and you can even add more dashboards. So this is showing me traffic to and from my file servers, who are the top users. We have the option to drill down, what files have been accessed, and we can customize this view. So if you want to move things around, you can do that. You can move different elements on the dashboard to different places and save that. And this dashboard is constantly being updated as new information comes in. So it's really useful if you have a help desk, operations area. They've got their own view of the network. They can keep an eye on what users are accessing, and if somebody rings up, they can see at a glance what is happening on the network. For a free Windows File Share Monitor trial, please email sales@netfortechnologies.com, or alternatively visit www.windowsfilesharemonitor.com, where you can download a free trial today. The download, which comes as an ISO, can be installed onto a standard server, or you can also install it as a virtual appliance. Now remember, you don't need to enable any auditing on your file share servers. You don't need to install any software or any agent, so you can have the Windows File Share Monitor up and running in less than 1 hour. Thank you.